Well, it got me.
What's that?
I watched a documentary about sriracha, and then the next day I went out and bought a bottle.
Oh, no!
So, yeah, I've been doing that now.
All right, what is that exactly?
It's a pepper sauce.
That's what I thought.
From Asia.
Ooh!
The documentary was nice. It's only like a 30-minute documentary. It was Kickstarted or something, I guess. But anyway, the guy just goes to the factory in California where this guy who's from Vietnam, he, old guy, just came to America many years ago, right after the war, and it was just like, I got to start this business. So he started making the pepper sauce, and then it just got more and more popular. And now it's a worldwide phenomenon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's best on pasta, I feel.
You don't drink it straight?
Afraid not.
Okay.
Afraid not. So I sort of bought like almost every variation of mac and cheese that they sell at Safeway, like that day also.
Oh boy.
Just like throw the sriracha on. I mean, it works out for me anyway because I really like the noodle bowls from Amy's. They have like a cheddar and broccoli bake bowl. It's pretty good.
Back it up just a second. Are you classifying mac and cheese as pasta?
Well, it has a form of pasta in it that
I
some
guess
people
it
might
does.
call. I'm not saying it's the only kind, obviously.
Okay. I mean, it's not Olive Garden.
It was just the most easily accessible and the one that came to mind first.
Okay.
Because when I have had sriracha before, it was mixed in with a mac and cheese dish.
I like that mac with cheese.
Yes. But, yeah, anyway, they also say it's, even on the bottle, it said you can put it on pizza, hamburgers, whatever. So,
Cures baldness.
I did put it on burgers, specifically sliders.
Ooh.
That worked. Pizza, not so much.
No.
That's mostly the opinion of my butt, and we'll leave it at that.
Oh, man.
But, yeah.
That's
Otherwise, sriracha's good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have watched that movie, though.
Why not?
Just because, it has that effect on me.
You're very susceptible to food images and descriptions.
Yeah, and it's like, I hadn't had a lot of it before. Like, obviously I've had sriracha mayo and things. I've had the sriracha flavored potato chips, but I'm not like an obsessive like some of the people in the movie were. So it's just like, maybe it was just like a latent thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so here we are.
Here we are in a post-sriracha world.
Well, my world is
post-sriracha I've still never had it. It hasn't really caught on in Japan as far as I can tell.
I'd imagine not.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can certainly find it all over the Bay Area. The end.
Spicy.
What was that delay for?
Nothing.
Fucking asshole. Let's do a fucking show.
Okay.
Clearly I've bored you.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of No More Whoppers, your favorite podcast, I would hope. My name is Ray Barnholt, Spanish for King of Beers, and with me as always, not as cool as he looks, he's cooler, Alex Fraioli.
Yeah, I'm one of those cool guys.
I'm like, cool, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, how do you like that cool dry wit?
Well, you wear sunglasses.
When it's sunny.
You smoke.
When it's sunny.
And you own a bar. That's like the coolest thing in the world.
That, yes. Collar tug.
Maybe not.
It's certainly fun.
Alex, how's it been?
Good. I'm a little sleepy.
You've been to Tokyo.
I went to, it's called Tokyo. I went to there. I had some fun. I will get to that in a minute.
We will.
First, I need to say I'm only slightly sleepy today. I actually got to bed at a reasonable hour last night.
What?
I know, 2 a.m. Can you believe that shit?
Wow.
That is amazing for me.
That's like reasonable when I was unemployed.
Yes.
I'm Alex.
I am he. It's because I got back from Tokyo last night, was exhausted, and it was raining. And I'm like, I'm not working a full night tonight. So I ended up closing at midnight, getting the last train home, and just played Dragon Quest VIII.
Daddy needs some shut-eye.
Yeah. And yeah, I noticed I've been playing so much TQ8 when I come home after work that, like, at least once a night, I'll be lying on my back playing it, and I'll doze off, and the DS will just smack me in the face and wake me up.
Yeah, I've done that with the iPad before.
Oh, wow, that's a heavy one.
Well, not on my face, really, but it's fallen.
On your junk.
Didn't really work out. Didn't like it. No, not a fan. Not a fan of that happening to my face.
TQ8 is still pretty fun. I just got one of the bonus characters, Red, the female thief. Good for you! In Japanese, her name is Gelda.
Well,
not as good as
like
Red.
A downgrade.
Yeah. Gelda!
Radner.
Okay. No, that's... Okay.
We'll talk all sorts of things about your dumbass, but first I want to talk about the car.
Oh, yeah, what's going on with your automobile?
Let's go into it, shall we?
All
this
right.
might even be a two-parter for this show. Who knows?
Oh, shit.
No, I don't know. But, so, last time on the show I was talking about how they were kind of trying to screw me over. I felt screwed over, a little bit betrayed, neglected by the bad customer service I was facing.
Yes.
And we were talking about how afraid I was of having to go in there and swear up a storm.
Yes.
Well,
listen here, you poop nuggets.
Well, to skip ahead slightly, I did get the car back.
Yay!
But, okay, now skipping back. I didn't exactly yell and swear up a storm. Obviously, I said, I might have implied I probably wouldn't do that anyway, because I'm a quiet guy, as we all know.
Sure.
That's what we all like to say about Ray and his sniffling and his mumbly voice on the podcast.
Mumbly Joe.
Mario. My worst Luigi impression ever. It's like Luigi with a fever. Yeah, so I didn't quite swear up a storm or anything, but I did assert myself.
Oh, good.
And I walked away with, let's say, a 40% victory.
Okay.
Which some may think is just fine. I still don't think so. I'm still not quite satisfied. But here's what happened.
You walked in like, what the fuck is happening?
So I texted the advisor guy, right, on last...
Well, you actually were texting him?
Yes.
Wow, I thought that was a joke.
No, I've seen him before with his phone. He's texting customers sometimes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
okay.
So he was sending me the picture originally he was sending me the pictures of the busted clutch plate or whatever and saying how much it was going to be. And then I have to call him on the phone by voice. Go, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, he sends you a picture of the busted thing, but like slightly out of frame. You can see a baseball bat leaning up against it.
I only half get that, but okay. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, the implication being that he intentionally destroyed your car to charge you money.
Okay, sure. No, I get it now. Sorry. Right. I'm a little sleepy, too.
Oh, wake it up!
Okay. Let's go! We got a show to do!
Get in the car!
I can't.
We have reservations at Dave & Buster's.
So, I honestly can't remember what I was talking about last episode, so I may have to repeat some details. But anyway, yeah. He originally sent me the picture and said how much it was, and I, had to call back and try to get the price down. I know I mentioned that. And then he would say it would be done tomorrow evening. 6 days pass, and I leave him another text saying, hi, is it ready yet? Tomorrow evening was 6 days ago. That was on Tuesday, so the day after Labor Day, last Tuesday.
Okay.
Again, no response. Until, I think, the end of the day, where he finally said, there was some hardware that needed to be ordered, but the car will be ready next afternoon. Tomorrow
There's some hardware that needed to be ordered, and he sends you a picture of a PS4 in the box.
Something like that. Yeah, anyway. So, okay. The next day, last Wednesday, it goes by fine. I finally get a text from him saying, yes, the car is ready. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, wait, he said holy fucking shit?
No.
Oh, emphasis added.
This is another thing I got mad at, is that he never really displayed any kind of emotion through this whole thing. No compassion or any regret. Not even like fake regret. It's just like, no, here's the facts. Here it is. So this was in the middle of a meeting, so I had to wait for the meeting to get over and then finally just jetted out of work and went straight to the dealer in that big old SUV that they gave me.
Oh, yeah.
I psyched myself up. I went right up in there and... And he was right there, ready to greet me, and ready to go ahead and bring me to the cashier. And I said, no, wait a minute, because I'm very disappointed in the service up to this point. You said originally what would be 3 days has now been almost 4 weeks.
I think dying.
I think you displayed some neglect here in not being in not communicating with me enough, and then you slapped me with a $1,400 bill that you tried to knock down a little bit. And I said verbatim, I think you guys should eat this bill.
Oh, nice!
And of course, he is looking at me the entire time, straight-faced, but a little bit slack-jawed. So his mouth is a little bit agape, just watching me.
Why is he talking at me?
Yeah, which, I'm sure he goes through this a lot.
Yeah.
Because, I'm sure if we've ever had any sort of job that involves customer service, it's just like, okay, just let them go, let them rattle off.
Oh, yeah.
And then present your option, which for him was that, okay, well, this is not something I can decide. I'll have you talk with my supervisor. So he's on the phone right now, so please go over here and wait. So I go around the corner to a nice chair I can sit in. And I sit down there and I go, okay, fine, all right. Then for like a minute, I'm like, wait a minute, why the fuck am I sitting down? I should be standing up. So I go over to the doorway where it was, and I just stand there and just look at him, make sure everything's going according to plan. And it's less than like 5 minutes I'm there, so it's okay.
Okay.
So I go in and I'm... Sorry?
Oh. No, I was going to say, he calls for the manager in the back room, and he walks back there, and then he comes back out, but his hat is just turned around. And he's speaking with an exaggerated Cockney accent.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, so to speed things up a bit, I go in, meet the supervisor. I say to him, do you know the story up to this point? And he said, no, well, I know that there was a dissatisfaction with this bill or whatever. And I say, no. So I go through the whole entire thing, step by step, as I've told I've told you, and I've told my loved ones up to this point.
Oh, yes.
And he acknowledged all that. He did apologize for the situation.
Good.
And he offered to reduce the bill to what they paid the barest cost for parts and labor. So that went from $11.71 to $695.34.
Okay.
Which at this point I'm sure is fine for what is transmission work. In fact,
yes.
I think after last episode, someone pinged me on Twitter and was like, "Yeah, that price for a transmission is not that bad. You should." Thank you. Not the point. Not the point. It's a customer service issue that I've had the problem with. Not necessarily the cost of the work or whatever. I get it. I know anything involving the word transmission and car and repair is not going to be that great.
Right.
So $695. I again tried to assert myself as best as possible. I said, no, that's still, I just had recapped what he was going through. And I said, no, I'm not satisfied. I still think, given everything that's happened to me, given this, neglect from Felipe was his name, who, by the way, was standing in the doorway of this office behind us the entire time. And this guy is saying, like, yeah, I'm going to talk with him later about this. So, it was like, it's like getting in trouble with the teacher, but you're like not, you're like just like standing there and they're talking about you in front of you. Jeez. Not that I feel that bad for him. But anyway, I still said, no, I just don't want to do it. I still think it should be 0 for me. And that's when the bullshit started.
Uh-oh.
And the guy just tried to explain to me, like, well, a lot of things come up, and because the car is so light, sometimes just things don't seem to come up as much in the garage, or something to that effect. And, of course, the clutch was quite aged after so many miles. Again, 115,000 miles. I get it. I'm aware of that. Car was on its last legs, for sure. But still, it was just like, he tried to push this a bit more and just said, we're taking all the profit out of it. Except that I'm in the red now. So I don't think, no. I don't care about your profit. I care about mine a little bit more. But basically he wouldn't budge. So I just had to agree to it and end it there.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. But I did insist that before I do anything, before I pay this shit, I'm going back out there and testing the car and making sure it works how it did when I took it in. And so I did. I went out there, got in the car, took about a minute to shift and reshift and back up and forward a little bit in just in one place. Kind of like a dog on a carpet. And, okay, confirmed it worked. Fine. I went back in. And, again, without any emotion, I just went ahead and paid, went up to the cashier, and signed all the documents, except I signed them paid under protest, because I read that's a thing you can do.
Wow,
so,
really?
Yeah. Especially in repair shops, you can just go ahead and sign that with your name, and then also the words paid under protest, just in case there's a record of it. There's a record of you saying you were paying it under protest, just right there.
Where did you learn that little nugget?
Google.
Wow.
Yeah. You ever heard of it? They're owned by the alphabet.
No, I'm going to Yahoo it, though.
So I paid the bill, cha-ching, and just walked straight out with my car. Oh, and then I went home and spent the rest of the evening drafting a BBB complaint.
Oh, fun.
Online. Their character limit was 4,000 characters, so I actually had to cut it down. Quite a bit. This is probably my biggest writing project since Ending Scroll.
Dear Better Business Bureau, you will be distressed to learn about the experience I had at Frank Jonathan's garage of cars.
Well, most of the editing involved cutting down dates to, like, instead of writing Thursday the 5th, I would just write 9/5 or something.
Put the little kanji from Okuyobi in there.
Yeah.
Save some space.
So I also sent the same complaint to the BAR, which is California's Bureau of Auto Repair.
The bar?
The bar.
All right.
Try to pass us. And I've chambered but haven't quite pulled the trigger yet on a Yelp review.
Oh, boy.
I've been waiting on some of the fallout from that. But yeah, I mean, again, I think to an observer this seems fair enough, right? Because I got an extreme discount on this repair and everything.
Extreme?
But I'm sorry, it's like it's not enough because they kind of treated me like crap. And I don't think apologies and cutting the cost as close as possible are really going to be sufficient for that. I mean, yes, I think everybody was agreed, even me in the shop, we agreed that the situation was unfortunate and that there was definitely some negligence displayed in the communication aspect. I thought also on the technicians, they didn't really seem to touch on that as much. And this led to an expensive mistake, but I don't think it should be my mistake.
Their argument seems to have just been, please understand, it can't be helped.
Yes, it is a very American, polite way of saying that.
Okay.
American politeness.
Yes. Here's your bill. Please look forward to it.
So I said all that, laid out the whole story on that BPV complaint, and I said I would appreciate a full refund. I still want a full refund.
I hope you get one.
Maybe. I'll leave that for the epilogue.
All right.
2 nights later, the car's engine light comes on.
Jesus Christ.
Which is the car saying, you're fucked unless you get this back to the shop. And at that point, I'm just like, it's over. We're done here. I'm not going back there. I'm really not going to go to another Smart Center in Mercedes-Benz or whatever. Yeah, I was just left there with that.
So that's where you are right now?
No, I bought a new car.
What?
Yep. Yes, I decided to go with an 89 LeBaron.
Thank God.
Yeah, I was fed up. I said, fuck this, and I got the car I was thinking about for like the past month as this was rolling on.
So wait, so did you trade in the smart car?
Yes.
Okay. Did you just like put some tape over the check engine light?
It didn't seem to matter much because when I actually went in and they had their appraiser guy who I never saw, and he just came back like 10 minutes later saying, we'll give you $1,000 for it. Okay, fine.
All right.
Which is about $1,300 less than I hoped for, just based on what I was researching, but at that point, it wasn't a big deal.
Did the appraiser have a top hat and a monocle?
I never saw him.
I think life is an RPG. How many gold pieces did you get?
Life is not Dragon Quest.
Why not?
No. I don't like you.
I know.
So, yeah, I got a 2016 Scion IA.
Holy shit, that's next year.
It is.
Wait a minute, you got a new car?
I did get a new car.
All right.
It's been on the market for, I think, 3 weeks.
Oh, boy. Man, you're going ultra modern.
Yeah. Despite the Scion, a Toyota car, it is actually a Mazda 2. It's a sedan.
Oh.
And that was like one of the cars I was thinking of at the beginning of this drama, which is like, maybe I should just get a Mazda 2 or something. People seem to like it. It seems to be a good choice. But then I saw this is coming out, and it's the same thing, and it's a little bit better. And I prefer sedans, so I was just like, let's go for it. So yeah, again, that Friday night when the car was fucked up,
yeah,
I went back and I accelerated my plan, which was, okay, maybe when I get the car back, I'll start to look into getting a new one. Okay, okay. Now is the time when I'm just going to apply for pre-approval on the financing.
Yay!
The next morning, the guy calls me back saying, yeah, we can do that. So I go in the next morning, Sunday morning, go to try and buy the car, and I'm out by 2 p.m.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
And it's region-free.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Except when you drive on the wrong side of the road.
No, I mean, you can put somebody of any ethnicity in the car and it will play.
Oh, yes.
All right.
That's why we're putting you in there.
Hey, oh no!
Well,
I've had no say in this. Yes! I haven't driven in like 6 years.
So yeah, that's the epilogue essentially. Except today, the BBB informed me via email that I got a response from the dealer.
Oh shit!
On my complaint. It was basically 2 sentences that was repeating what the guy said before, which is like,
please understand it can't be helped.
A little bit more stern.
Okay.
Like,
you will understand. This cannot absolutely be helped.
It was basically like, we did the 110,000 mile service. That's it. We're not offering any more refunds. And on the website, you can pick a little button that says, "Are you satisfied with this response? Yes or no?" No.
No.
And I wrote another thing that said,
"I'm Ray."
That said what I said a little bit ago, was that this is more about customer service, not maintenance. I was satisfied with the routine maintenance. Okay.
Sure.
Up until the shift failure, which led to the poor communication and all that bullshit for 3 weeks.
More like shift failure.
And then also mentioned, furthermore, 2 days later, the check engine light came on. So this doesn't really do anything except suggest to me that more was overlooked in the garage, and this only bolsters my original request.
Okay.
So have it back in your fucking face, asshole.
Well, hey.
Not you.
Okay, here's a question. At any point in the BBB thing, did you ever use the phrase, "Don't you know who I am"? Because I've heard that gets results.
I'm Alex.
World of Tanks ring a bell?
No.
Game Center CX episode guide?
I have it here on my iPhone.
Allow me to show you.
Yes, I'm in this blue jumpsuit. That's right. That's me shaking his hand.
Yes. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I know. Yes, he's not good at games. That's the point. You're not getting it. Idiot.
Have you tried Battletoads?
It's really hard.
I don't care if the Japanese version's easier. It's still hard.
Is it really?
No, they add more lives or something. I don't know.
Does the Japanese version still have that glitch where you can't beat it with 2 players?
I have no idea.
Great.
I'd hope not. I don't know.
Mitchell!
So, I've learned a little bit.
What have you learned?
Well, actually, hold on. Let me go back and say, I'm almost starting to have some sick fun to go back and forth with these assholes.
Oh, boy.
Because, again, I've complained in this one place, but I also sent the same complaint to the BAR. No one's contacted me there yet, but I'm not expecting much. I know they're probably not going to budge any more than they already have, and I'm probably not going to get a refund, but the experience to me is valuable, and I would have complained if I did get what I wanted anyway, because what stood was the bad treatment from the idiot advisor.
Yeah.
So, I would have complained either way.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Tweet at Obama.
I might. Or get myself arrested for making a clock. Yeah, I could try Obama, yeah. But anyway, I have learned that, be a little bit more careful when wanting an unorthodox car. Because obviously, when I originally bought this dumb smart car, it was like, because I wanted a small car I like the. It's not like I want to be different. It's just that I like the fact of having a tiny car that can go almost anywhere and turn and fit anywhere. That's all. But of course, it's a very different sort of design of engine and everything. And at this point, I'm pretty sure no one in that garage really understood anything about the car innately, other than having to look everything up and seeing what the HQ advises. Let's say.
Well, it sure seems like a car.
Yeah. And also, even though, I would have expected more because the car itself was almost 10 years old. I thought maybe there'd be some extra advisories or something in the way of knowledge about the things that went on in it and what would break down first and maybe what or not we could really advise the customer on. That wasn't the case here.
The ineptitude that you're describing, I imagine a bunch of guys standing around your car, staring at it, scratching their heads, and every sentence out of their mouths begins with "Garsh."
Yes,
is what I'm imagining.
It's like a Rockwell painting.
Yeah, the damaged car.
Yeah, from parts unknown.
And in the back, there's a little boy sitting on a stool eating ice cream for no reason.
And, I was also, kind of reminded of the fact that, okay, the kid who I bought it from admitted that he took it to LA and back.
Okay.
Before. And maybe you shouldn't do that with a smart car.
No?
Maybe you shouldn't take a car that tiny and something marketed to commuters in...
It's not for road tripping?
In big cities. I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
At least maybe not, one of the early models that came to America. Maybe now it's a bit better. I have no idea. I'm not saying don't buy a smart. I'm saying buy it for its intended purpose.
Yeah, because even that,
I don't think 6 to 8 hour car road trips are really good for it.
And he might have even been playing that down. I mean...
Possibly, yes.
Because he says, yeah, I took it to L.A., but then I imagine, in his head, there's a flashback to him, in the car, jumping over 8 monster trucks.
Yes.
I did some other stuff, too, but I don't need to mention that.
Yes. Sunday.
The smartest car around.
Yes. And again, my commuting boosted it over 100,000 miles and then some. And it was probably just ready to go, no matter what. That's fine. I acknowledge that. But still, don't treat me like an idiot. Or, actually, you didn't even treat me at all. You didn't even talk to me.
I don't think you're a stupid asshole.
Not you, Alex.
Oh.
And, now I'm a lot happier with a normal car from a trusted Japanese manufacturer. 2 of them, technically, and
Konnichiwa.
A proven model, a car that people like, and it has a screen in it.
What?
I feel a bit better, and I'm also going to try my best to keep it better maintained. Not just because I now owe a lot of money on it, but because with this kind of thing, that's probably the best thing going forward.
Okay.
And hopefully this will have a nice long life.
Is it one of those screens? Does it have a rear camera so you can see when you're backing up?
Yes, it does.
I love that.
Yeah.
If I had a car, I want those all over the car.
Yeah, they should, but they don't.
Yeah. I want one in the front too. Camera in the front and a monitor.
Yes.
Great.
That's basically it. And so I've had that car for almost not even a week yet. And it's really good.
That would be a great prank is if you know how to do that kind of thing, just break into a friend's car and set it so that every time he wants to look out the back, it just plays a random episode of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
I probably could do that, yeah. One thing I did not get for the car was the navigation, which is a separate SD card that you have to buy from them for, guess how much money?
$2,000.
No, way less than that, but still not...
$1,000.
Less than that.
$100.
More than that.
$200.
Okay, it's like $400.
All right. I was getting there.
For an SD card that activates the maps, or it has
But you can run homebrew, right?
You probably could.
Yay.
I mean, I did try to see if maybe I could obtain it somehow electronically. But
there's a version of Tetris, and the control input is the steering wheel.
Actually, it has 2 little dials for navigation as well as touch. So.
Oh, and Pong.
Yes, you could do Pong on it for
Pretty
sure.
Good.
Or my favorite, Arkanoid.
All right. Do it again.
Yeah. Oh, I love you a lot right now. Oh, that's the best. Yeah.
Fun. Well, that's your car saga seems to have been tumultuous, but at least you're happy with the new vehicle, it seems.
Yeah. Even though I was pissed about still being charged for that repair shit, after it was all done, I was much calmer. I was a lot less fidgetier because I was getting fidgety at work, like in my chair, like, did that asshole get a call or what?
Let's get to the real question before all this hullabaloo started.
Yeah.
Can you drive me to soccer practice?
Yes.
Thank you.
And then some.
Oh, boy. Can we get pizza?
And then some.
Ice cream?
And then some.
Annulment?
No marriage.
Oh.
Why'd you want to get annulled?
Oh, save some time.
Oh. Listen, might as well, right?
Yeah.
We're going there anyway.
Get a pre-annulment.
Yeah. So yeah, zoom.
Yeah, Jesus. Zoom out of your wallet.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, my budget's taken a hit.
Jeez.
But I'll bounce back. It's the right thing to do. It's the natural course of things.
Yeah, I hope you don't bounce back in the car.
No. I mean, it does have airbags, but...
That's good. Well, then you will
we're
bounce a little bit.
Yeah.
But not, like, badly.
Yeah. It has what's called a smart city braking feature.
Tell me more!
Apparently, if it can tell you're about to hit something, it just, like, adds extra force to the brake. So it tries to stop even quicker, basically.
Tell me less!
Okay. It's a car.
All right. Congratulations.
All right. Well, that's the story. Thanks to everyone who supported me. Really none of our fans, except that one guy who missed the point.
Oh, Jimothy.
I'm sure his heart was in the right place, but
yeah.
Mostly, my loved ones. They're cool. And
I'll take your
I
word.
guess. Yeah,
Oh,
you're fine.
great.
All right. How long has it been already? Gosh.
Michael Bandes.
Let's take a break, shall we?
Yeah, it's been about 35
Let's
minutes.
cool
Let's take a
off.
quick break. Let's cool off.
Yeah. How about you step in my car? It's got AC.
Okay.
Call it cool off that way. Hey, there
All
we
right.
go.
And I'll look out the back through the screen.
Yes. It's really fun.
Look at that bird!
All right.
Hey, I was hit by a car yesterday. Hey, I get bit by cats every day. Release my mind to change. Release my mind to change. Hey.
Folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers. I'm Ray. That is Alex.
I'm Ray.
That is Alex.
I'm Ray.
That is Alex.
I'm Ray.
I love being hairless.
Alex.
Yes.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, how's it going? Oh, wait, we did your car
Yeah,
thing.
we did my part. Now
All
your
right.
part.
Hi, you're on Car Talk.
That's always one thing. It's like people would probably criticize me for buying a brand new car. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
This is not car talk. Don't give a shit.
No.
Mazdas are actually pretty great regardless. So yeah.
I've heard that.
That's all. Brand new. Don't care. Nice looking car. Anyway, Alex, Tokyo.
Hi. Yes, it's a city I went to.
Let me ask you, first of all, did you record anything?
No, unfortunately, we did not have a chance.
You didn't have a chance, or did you not make a chance?
Well, we just didn't have time.
I think it was the theme song of Rockman 8, wasn't it?
What?
No, Dig a Chance, the Mr. Driller song. Never mind, anyway.
We didn't have time. I was supposed to record a thing with our good pal Daniel Fight.
Okay, well,
but,
you've already disappointed me.
What? Why?
You said you're supposed to, so you did have a plan.
Yes, but then, it didn't work out. He had to go to the Sony press conference and see all that cool stuff. And
Oh,
I'm
what
like,
a load of Daniel Fight.
well, it worked out in the end anyway, because I ended up, I went there with my girlfriend, Ruri.
Heard of her, yeah. Very nice.
We got there at Tokyo Station. We kind of we had our own things to do, so she went off to, I think, Shibuya to hang out with some of her friends. Mm-hmm. And then I went to Akiba just to browse around, maybe do some
Just to
shopping.
feel bad about humanity.
Yes, and meet up with another of our prize listeners, a Chris.
Is that his initial A?
Yes.
A, Chris?
We went to a maid pub and watched the Sony event on his phone.
Okay. Well,
That was pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted to buy stuff in Akiba, but there was just nothing that caught my eye.
No, yeah, you already live in a big Japanese city.
That's true. Yeah, that's part of it. It's like I'm not one of those guys who's only in Japan for like a few days for TGS out of the year. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, huh. It's they got Dragon Quest Monsters 2 on the Game Boy Color. I could find that cheaper in Osu. Oh well.
Yes. It's like, oh, I'm visiting Seattle. They also have a Target.
Yeah. But this Target has a naked snake statue in it.
Yes. This one has one of those cart escalators, so it's really cool.
Just rode that the whole time. Yeah.
You also traveled there with Gabe Glick.
I did. Our good friend Gabe Glick.
Yeah, I haven't seen or heard of him in a while.
Yes, he's extremely busy with work.
Oh, so did you catch up?
We did. We took the Shinkansen up together. We met at Nagoya Station. The three of us took the Shinkansen up together.
Yeah.
He got off one stop early to tend to his things, and then we met up again at the party.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Did you buy any amiibos? No, of course you didn't.
No.
No, because you're in Japan. Who gives a shit?
That's right. Here's what I did buy, though. I went to the Square Enix... Yes. What?
What? No.
I went to the Square Enix Artnia store in
Yes.
the Shinjuku.
As I have been.
It's so grossly overpriced. It's hilarious.
Yes.
It is like...
I think we talked about this on New Online Week. I was like, yeah, I could have got you like a Dragon Quest monster figure or something, but I have money I like to keep.
Yeah, it's almost like the store is pranking you when you walk in.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's
here, I almost got a slime iPhone case, but it was like a plastic snap-on cover for 2,500 yen for a little tiny piece of plastic. Like, fuck you, no.
It's like the 1-2 punch of Japanese game merchandise and Square Enix.
Yes.
Like
Plus
the Square Enix hubris.
Plus, they were out of blue. I might have considered buying the blue slime case. They only had metal and red left.
Oh, well.
And the metal wasn't metal, it was just gray.
Gray slime.
Right?
But did you by any chance check out the cafe there?
Well, yeah.
It's
you
this
can't miss
tiny
it.
egg-shaped building, by the way, if no one is familiar or doesn't remember. It's basically this big egg-shaped building, but it's like it's very small when you walk in. It's like part merchandise store, which is like, one tiny aisle, and then like a big cafe towards the back.
And then they've got that like crystalline showroom that's always too dark, and it's got the super expensive stuff like the Tetsuya Nomura designed Batman figure for 50,000 yen.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. No.
Do you like either of those things this much? Well, there you go.
No. What was cool though is in the showroom they did have original design documents from FF7.
Oh, I didn't.
I snapped a few pictures of those. There was one there was like storyboarding Ifrit's summon animation, which was kind of cool.
Ooh.
And another one for one of Cloud's limit breaks.
Ooh.
Get this: when he takes enough damage, he does a special thing.
Wow.
Right?
Innovation.
I did end up buying a few things that I did not think were too grossly overpriced.
Mm-hmm. Such as?
I bought that tote bag I tweeted a picture of with FF7 monsters on it.
Yeah, that was cute.
That was only 2,000 yen. I thought, well, that's not terrible for this tote bag. I'll buy it.
No, it's a good choice.
And I paid about 1,500 yen for a metallic marine slime figurine for the bar.
So you did walk out with one slime.
I did. Oh, I always get at least one slime when I go there. That's my policy. I'm a one slime guy. Wait, except I bought more slimes. I bought one of those slime hats. I'm probably going to wear that on Halloween at the bar.
What kind of hat?
I'll send you a picture of it. It's pretty great.
Is it really just like shaped like a slime, or is it more like a cap? Or
well, here, I'm just going to send you a picture.
You know what would sell big? Slime fedoras.
Oh God, no. There, I just sent you. It's sending. You'll see it soon.
Okay,
in fact,
thanks.
please make it the episode picture.
You got it.
All right. I also bought a slime ice cube tray.
Oh, that's what I wanted you to get for like months.
So I can make slime ice for the bar.
Yeah.
When I say slime ice, it sounds really gross.
Oh yeah, that is a cool hat.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those.
Yep, that'll work. That's a keeper.
Yeah. And I bought. Oh yeah, I got they had Dragon Quest Theater Rhythm keychains.
Oh yeah,
big rubbery ones of all the main characters from the games, and there's 10 of them total. And they're all main characters, heroes from the games, and one is like the bull helmet NPC, and then another one is like the coffin that you get when somebody dies and they follow behind you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, boy, I really hope I get the DQ3 hero. That would be amazing. You know, there's a 1 in 10 chance. I hope I don't get the one I really don't want, which is the coffin. Guess which one I got?
The hero?
Coffin!
Yeah.
That was a waste of 500
But the
yen.
keychains?
Yeah.
Why would they blind bag those?
I don't know. It's dumb.
I mean, I freely bought a keychain of my choice and bookmarks of my choice there.
Man.
By the way, you never played that game.
What game?
Theater Rhythm, DQ.
No, and yeah, there's another complaint I have of Artnia. I went there intending to buy it because I know they have Square Enix games.
Oh, no.
They did not have it.
No.
Their selection is so shit. Like, that's your store. You're supposed to have all of your shit there.
That's like specialty stores in general, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you go to the Disney store and you're going to find overpriced shit and not exactly what you want or expect to have.
Yeah.
That you'd expect there. Like, oh, maybe I want to go to the Disney store and buy, I don't know, Aladdin on Blu-ray. Nope. That's all hypothetical, by the way.
Blue Aladdin. Right, I'm glad we finally got him.
I think they haven't even released that yet or planned to. That's why
I don't know.
But yeah, that's specialty stores in general, to me, right?
Pretty shitty.
Except for maybe the Apple store.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. You can get Aladdin at the Apple store. Why does that work? I did see a Dragon Quest music box set I'd never seen before. It was the music from 1 through 10.
A box or box set? Music box set?
It was,
Right,
it was a box full of CD cases.
A music box would be cool.
No. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
You open it up and it's like ding, 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 ding.
I bet that was a lot of money.
Actually, it was a lot less than I thought it would be. I think it was only 16,000 yen.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
sure.
I was expecting at least 30,000 yen.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, you've seen like the Ghibli collection in Japan. It's like, it's at least 80,000 yen.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, the what collection?
Ghibli. It's Italian. Thank you.
Okay.
And then I left.
Great stories as always on No
Yes.
More Whoppers. Which one of us will finish telling one?
I don't know. Oh yeah, there was a bunch. I think you know, because every like game journo in the world is in town for TGS. So of course there was like a group of 5 guys next to me, all speaking Italian, which was pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true, huh? But of course, you did also go to the 8-4 party, which is pretty much your main reason to go.
Yes, that was mega fun.
Did you put in a good word for me?
I did. Oh, not to anybody, but just I was just talking to myself, like, boy, I wish Ray was here.
Just talk to yourself.
Yeah. No, No More Whoppers listener Shane B. No, too obvious. S. Bettenhausen expressed his love for the show, which I was quite flattered by that.
Yeah, it's always surprising, isn't it?
He says it constantly makes him laugh and then makes him cry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna choose to take that in a good way.
Shane's very reticent about his love or really any opinion of the show. I think he tweeted about it twice to us.
No, that's fine.
I mean, no, that's fine. Please,
I'm
if
down
you
with
need
that.
to be secretive about what you listen to, that's fine. I don't know why you listen to this, honestly.
It's a
No
while.
matter who you are.
Idiots yammering at each other.
Fill out our survey
Right?
called Why?
Give us all 5s. Wait, a 5's high or low? Who made this?
No, I'm just, I'm at least pleased at least one person who I worked with at some point in the past listened to the show.
Yeah, see?
Because Bob Mackey ain't.
No. Well. Oh, yeah, I did run into the other
Despite his
Retronaut.
many promises. Sorry.
Ran into your pal, Jeremy Parish.
Ranted?
What?
Did you say ranted?
Ran into.
Ran into, excuse me. Okay.
Yes.
I thought you were like, give him a piece of my mind.
We had a brief exchange. I couldn't tell if his glasses were new or not.
Probably.
He's had them for about a year, he said.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to try to come visit this part of the country in December, so I hope he can stop by the bar. That would be neat.
Yeah.
right?
Sure. He should write like a feature article about your bar, like I did about Genesis.
Wait a minute, what? What?
I'm sorry, I took your credit. I published it about Genesis.
Thank you.
I made it sparkle.
Yes, you did. You did a find and replace of all those racial epithets.
Yes.
I ran into everybody's favorite Chris Kohler, who I asked him when we were going to get more updates on that Ricky is a Dog Twitter account.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he doesn't have a lot of time to do it, what with the baby being born. I think that's bullshit, but...
Make a Twitter account for the baby.
Right? Baby
Seems
tweets.
like a logical step.
Yeah.
It's really the progression of adulthood. First dog, then baby.
Right. Someone's probably already doing baby tweets. Right? Somebody's probably already made another one of those Twitter accounts where it's like insightful commentary, but it's written by the Hulk. Check it out.
Yes.
Hulk baby tweets.
Yes, let's front load my shtick onto everything. Certainly that will be a winning formula. Oh, somehow it is. Well, this is unexpected and humanity is terrible.
Follow me at Mulk. Follow me at Mulk. Dead, full stop. Follow me at Mulk. I was going to say follow me at Hulk Medical Advice.
Is anybody happy with this?
Damn it. Everybody okay? Everybody all right?
God. What happened just then?
Mulk?
Ray, I'm literally rattled and panicked.
God.
I ran into my friend Jen, who used to live in Nagoya, but moved up to Tokyo for job stuff, I guess. Gabe is also friends with her. We went out, I think, once together in Okazaki years ago.
Yeah.
But it was fun. She's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but really I spent most of the time hanging out with Chris and his wife and Ruri. We had our own little booth.
Oh, really?
And we were just hanging out. Because here's the thing. I really wanted to talk to a lot of these people, but I also feel like I have nothing to say and I'm boring them.
Okay, sure.
So I would do my best to cram everything into 30 seconds. Like, hey, how you doing? It's really nice to see you. I like this cool thing that you did / do.
And then clam up.
Yeah, and then I clam up. I always, my next thing is always well, I gotta find my girlfriend, or go get a drink, or talk to this person.
You play a Super Mario Maker? Great.
Yeah.
Boy, this bar's loud.
Right? What?
Oh, gee, my napkin got wet. I'll be right back.
Where'd you get a napkin?
Can I get one? Could you give me one?
Quit holding out.
Hold on. Let me get you some napkins.
Nap a bro up.
Do I have to start a tab for that? But how was it for Ruri, though? Because,
Well, she was relieved that Chris's wife was there because, last year, she spent most of the time talking to her.
That's right. She had gone before, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they're not too into the gaming scene from what I know, but they entertained each other, which was good. While Chris and I, periodically, we would get up, get a drink, talk to people, meet up again at the booth, and then just repeat that over and over. It was pretty good. I finally got to meet Manami Matsumae, who was hanging out there, which was neat because I'd never actually met her before.
For the audience.
She did musical notes for the first Mega Man game and then a bunch of others, which I can't name.
I think she's doing Mighty Number 9, right?
Yes.
So
that is true.
A Mega Man type thing.
Yes. She's hanging out a lot with Alex and Neil, another Alex that we all treasure.
Yes, I gathered that. Thank you.
Yeah. He and I have a thing where
Alex.
Every time we hang out, we're just so in love with the fact that we have the same name. The first few seconds of our conversation, she's just, Alex, how's it going, Alex? Alex, doing real good, Alex. How's it going for you, Alex? Great, Alex. You would love it.
I've loved it already.
It would be a whole new world of drops.
I bet. Sounds like something you may have done before in the past. I mean, as a child maybe, because Alex is a common name.
It's not that common.
Seems like an odd thing to do when you're in your 30s.
I was the only one in my school.
What, the only child?
Yeah. Yeah, Ray.
Alex.
I went to Alex High.
Tangentially, whenever I hear the name Neil, I always think Neil, which is Dave Attell screaming it on Insomniac when he meets the crime scene cleanup guy whose name was Neil. There was always the commercial for that episode where he had the vacuum stuck on him and he's yelling Neil, Neil. So that's how
I thought you were going for Last Crusade Neil.
No.
Okay.
I'm not some nerd. Jesus Christ.
Thank God. I met up last year. I met a dude who used to work for Enix.
Enix.
Oh, for fuck's
I'm
sake.
kidding. It's okay. Sorry.
He worked on like 7 Saga and some other Enix Super Nintendo games.
Oh, so it's not like a more recent guy.
No, and I think he worked on one of the Super Bombermen. But yeah, I met him last year, and it took us like halfway through our conversation. We're like, I think we met last year. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, but
Don't you?
But now I met him this time. The bar is open. This time last year it was not. So I gave him another business card. and Said, "Come on down." Price is Right style.
I mean, other than the 8-4 people, did you meet anybody who may have worked on a Dragon Quest game?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
That's the thing, though. Is that party for me? It's really fun to see people I haven't seen in a long time. It's fun to meet a few new people. It is 99% people I do not know.
I get that. Yeah.
And it is 1% people I do know, which means I meet and greet those people within the first half hour.
Right.
And then it's just like 3 hours of me wandering aimlessly back and forth, not really doing much.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. It should be me there.
Yes!
I don't know why you're there.
Let's get you there. Let's record a live No More Whoppers there.
Okay, pay up.
Oh. I got a nickel.
Folks, nomorewhoppers.com is where you can find the donate button.
Yeah.
Let's just go hog wild. Let's just donate expressly to send me to Japan.
Yeah.
And only me.
Yes.
Let's just do it. Let's not make any bones about it. Let's not try to hide it under any sort of ultimatum. Let's just make it. No, let's just send Ray to Japan. That's all. Right.
Right,
sure, I've been there before.
Yeah.
But I think that's a plus. I know my way around. So you're not, like, there's no risk in this.
Make it another Kickstarter.
Specifically, I think, for the Tokyo Game Show and that party. That's when I should go, because I've never been to either. So, yeah, let's just make it for that.
Yeah, I kind of got into the spirit of the show a little more this year to the point where I kind of wanted to go.
Well, you watched the Sony conference. That's one thing.
I think that's what did it. Is I saw, yeah.
Okay.
I saw stuff being
on a fucking phone.
That game Neo looks pretty good.
Neo, yeah.
Neo. I was talking to Chris before the conference started. You know what's a good series that I haven't seen in a while that they should bring back is Onimusha, and I watched that Neo trailer. And it's like that's close enough.
Yeah,
I'll take that. I want a dude with a katana slicing up demons.
Yeah, I remember Neo before, and then I saw this trailer, and I was like, "What is this? Like Ancient Ninja Gaiden?" Oh,
Ancient Ship of Doom.
Yeah. When I first saw the trailer for Fire Emblem, the new one, I was like, "What is this? Sengoku Fire Emblem?" That's kind of Speaking of that Sony conference, maybe we can talk about
the new version of a game called
Resident Evil.
All right.
Did you see that Umbrella Corps or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Game.
That looked. I as we were watching that, I told Chris this is the full culmination of the series slowly transitioning from survival horror to full on action. It's like there's no pretense anymore. It's just blam blam blam.
Also, this is Alex's nightmare coming true.
Yeah.
This is the real survival horror. Can you survive being a fan of this franchise still?
No. No, I haven't been a fan since after I played 5. I'm like, I think I'm done.
All right,
and I still haven't played 6. Yeah, 5 was fun, but in a different way. Like, I still did all the shit. I played all the DLC because I got the gold edition that comes with the DLC on the disc.
Yeah,
so I played all that. It was fun, but it wasn't like 4, which was still at least kind of scary.
Yes,
it was just blam blam blam.
Well, how about this though? They're making that remake of 0, and you can vote on Rebecca's T-shirt designs.
What?
Yes, right now, go.
Oh, we got to submit the No More Whoppers logo.
No, actually, they already chose the designs, but then you vote on the finalists.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm out.
Sorry. Yeah. I don't think they would have accepted that anyway.
Damn it.
However, that reminds me, we can go back and I can go back and make a No More Whoppers shirt for Boku in Boku 3.
Oh, God.
Through the T-shirt factory. Yeah.
Yeah. Or give him like a FUBU.
Yes, I can give him literally anything.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you could give him...
I originally gave him like a Garnet Lee meme shirt, like back when it first came out. And,
You know, give him one that just has event staff.
yes. Also FBI.
Yes. Full-blooded Italian.
Yeah. Yeah, you could literally just take any JPEG and upload it on that thing, and
Yeah.
you may have to tweak it to make sure it shows up. Yeah, you can do it for sure. I've only used it twice, but yeah, you can totally do that in that game. I'm sorry it took like 3 years of this show to figure that out. Yeah. Well, hey, at least I made a real one.
Good.
At least I made a real No More Whoppers shirt. Still
Yes.
available, by the way. NoMoreWhoppers.com. Just go ahead
Pick
and
one up.
find the picture.
Yeah, why don't we just do one with the logo on a blue shirt already?
No,
I'd
I
wear
don't
it.
know. I know. I'll go ahead and do that, I guess.
Or a hoodie. Winter's coming up.
Or a moody.
Or what?
That's a hoodie that is also a mask. I was trying to find an M word. Sorry, I would have said merkin, but that's not too good.
No. Well, it was a good effort.
Yeah. Anyway, your trip sounded fun. Little day trip.
It was, yeah, I wish I could have stayed up there longer.
Why?
Just
Why
to hang
in
out.
the hell? Oh, okay.
To hang out with more folks, maybe do some more shopping.
Yeah, sure. But you didn't really do any, not significant shopping.
No.
You went to Artnia, but that was like it, wasn't it?
That was pretty much it.
You took a lot of pictures of things on sale, but
I did, yes.
things that were for sale.
I cruised around, I mostly cruised around Akiba the first half of that day, and yeah, again, there was just nothing really that I wanted to buy, but I very almost bought some Evangelion figures.
Yes, you.
And then, I was like really wrestling with myself, but I decided not to.
That Megonico is pretty powerful.
Right? Yeah, I could probably rationalize putting that in a bar somewhere, but then it's like, nah, it's not really video game related.
Business expense?
Even still. Oh, yeah, dude, I expense everything.
Oh, did you?
We expense the Shinkansen, the hotel, lunch, dinner, everything.
Yeah.
The Artnia stuff.
Can you prove it that you did business?
No, but see, the Japanese government is so lenient with business expenses and business receipts that they don't really care.
Yes.
It's
For
kind
some
of
reason, it strikes me as like a carryover from the 80s.
Yeah. It's one of those things that like, well, we want our businesses to do really great. Let's give them huge tax breaks when it comes to that. So my accountant's just like, yeah, get a receipt for everything and just give them to me. Just put them directly in my mouth and I'll take care of them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You could probably do that here too, but yeah, you'd still like sort of have flop sweat wondering when the audit would come.
Yeah.
And have to prove it. So,
yeah.
well, I own a bar and I was in a bar.
I asked for a business receipt at that maid pub that Chris and I went to, and the girl was like, do you have a business card or something that I can write the name on the receipt? And I'm like, yeah, so I hand her one. And she's like, oh, what's this? I'm like, oh, it's a video game bar in Nagoya. And this always happens in Tokyo. It's like when I tell people that, it's always like, oh, great. If I ever come to Nagoya, I'll check it out. But you can always tell it's like, when the fuck am I going to Nagoya? Yeah.
I guess to see my parents.
Yeah. It's like if you went to New York City, it's like, hey, I have a restaurant in Annapolis, Maryland. Come check me out sometime. Okay, buddy, I'll do that. No problem.
That's an inverse Simpsons reference.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, at least they're polite.
Yes. Yeah. Maid pub was good. It wasn't Chris promised me it wasn't as creepy as like an actual maid cafe, and he was right. It was pretty much like an actual English style pub, but the staff were just maids. And there was no like Goshujin sama bullshit. They actually talked to you
really?
in a regular way, which was good.
Well, then why even go?
Because they're cute.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I guess that's number one reason.
Yes. It's right there.
Look at sign!
Yeah, I get it. How about a cat cafe?
Oh God.
Whoa.
Yeah. All the staff are cats. Can I get a Heineken?
I've been waiting forever for this tea.
Can Can I get a Heineken? Do you have any of those mozzarella sticks left?
Oh, he ate them all again.
Can I get a business receipt? I'll have to ask my super meowser.
Jesus Christ. That mouse cafe's next door is killing us.
All they serve is Necco wafers?
So awful. Just truly awful. You're banned from the show.
Okay. You should be banned from every show.
Now you're back on the show.
Every show?
What have I done?
What have I done? Yeah, let's examine my life.
Oh, shall we?
No.
Shove it. Kiss off. You smell.
I realized we didn't actually describe Resident Evil Umbrella Corps.
Oh, no.
Just in case somebody's listening to this from the future. It's that game that was like, it was like Operation Raccoon City, but again, and more shootery. So yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
If you thought Resident Evil could use a bit more Counter-Strike, there you go.
We talking about the Resident of Evil Creek?
Yeah, good movie.
Great. Yeah, talking to Chris at the Maid Pub, I got a feel for our less fortunate brothers in arms in Europe who did not have Dragon Quest games until Dragon Quest VIII.
Yeah.
I never even realized that was the first game released in Europe in the series.
They skipped like 2 Mega Mans, too.
Yeah, I remember they definitely skipped 6. I remember that. Because I remember it was a big deal when it was on the eShop or whatever.
Or like, and only like Germany got 4 or something.
What?
Yeah.
Mega Mensch?
Mega Man.
Mega Mensch Vier? Is it Vier? How do you say 4 in German? You should know. 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh yeah, I'm running it into the fump from 5. Okay. Yeah, Mega Mensch Vier! That sounds terrifying.
It does. It really does.
I hope this is how Mega Mensch Vier. Yeah, we had a good conversation about, and I've talked to you about this, and I've mentioned this on the podcast, how much I don't like side scrollers, pretty much any like 2D styled game where the character is polygonal.
So not Klonoa? No, wait, that's different. That's the other way around. So yeah. Not what is it called? Pandemonium?
I don't know what that is.
Old PlayStation game.
Sure.
So what do you mean exactly? What's your chief disliked example?
Probably Mega Man Powered Up.
Okay, fine.
Because like the controls in the original Mega Man games are so tight and precise and great, and then when you try to stick them onto this model and you try to like stuff it full of frames of animation, it just gets sluggish and unresponsive, and I don't like it.
I know we did mention this before too. It's like it's the same engine as also the remake of X1 that they did.
Yes,
and
that one I don't mind so much for some reason.
But they almost control the same.
Yes, they do.
Because it's the same exact engine.
Yes, I think the difference is,
but it's two differently sized characters. Jesus Christ.
I think the difference is at least in the X remake, Maverick Hunter X, you can still dash, so it doesn't feel as slow and helpless.
Sure.
Right? I like dashing.
How about Mrs. Dash?
Yes. I heard she has a thing going with Mr. Coffee.
That was a 0? Oh, no, you
didn't. Anyway, Biohazard.
I guess I should be pleasantly surprised that you managed to record the show today. After getting home and being all tired and stuff.
Well, I actually, Tokyo, believe it or not, going to a raging party in Roppongi helped me get on a good sleep schedule. Because otherwise, I'm working at the bar till 3, 4, 5 a.m. Here, it's like, okay, the party ends at 11.
Yeah.
And then me and Chris and his wife and Ruri and Daniel went out for... Or no, Daniel had to go back. He had to get a train because he had to wake up early for something. Me and Chris and his wife and Ruri went out for craft beers, which I still think is kind of a bullshit fad. We went for craft beers at a craft beer place in Roppongi called Brewdog. They have craft beers and hot dogs. And they're good. I shouldn't
That's what we call you.
I shouldn't say they're a bullshit fad. I should say I don't understand. Some of them are really good. I do not understand why it is so. They are so popular.
I don't know. Maybe just people wanted to change in beer. I guess.
I think I think it just might be a personal preference thing because I don't really drink beer for taste. I might drink, certainly drink a cocktail for taste. I don't drink beer for the taste.
Yeah. I guess I don't either. I'd like the taste of normal beer.
Yeah.
I don't need some sort of berry mixture in it.
No.
I don't care how woody it is.
Yeah, there was one, and I'm not shitting on these beers because they were all delicious.
And you got smashed, so...
And I got smashed.
Plus.
They were all delicious, but at the end of the day, like, here's an apple beer. It tastes like regular beer, but it also tastes like apple. And it's like, yes, you're right. That is exactly what it is. And it's not bad. But why are people losing their shit over this? And I don't know. And even in Nagoya, you see craft beer places popping up all over the place. Andrew's listening to this probably tearing his hair out because he's a huge craft beer guy. And I'm just not.
You don't understand.
I know, Ed. Back off, Andrew.
How can you own a bar and not understand?
No, I don't know.
What's going on?
Well, I'm sitting here sweating. I mean, that's cool if you're into that. I don't want to hate. I don't get it. I'm gonna play the old man card.
Okay.
Here's what I do get. Let's take a break.
Right. Sounds like we should. Glad you had fun, though.
I did.
Glad you met up with some of our mutual friends, and that's always great.
Am I leaving anybody out? I met John from Kuwana, who moved out to Osaka. He's come to the bar a few times with our Nomowo superfan Andrew. Saw him. What's up?
Kuwana?
Oh, it's a little city near Nagoya.
Oh, okay.
And the first time I met him,
sounds Hawaiian.
The first time I met him, I made a Kuwana man joke, and it went. I don't think he got it at all. So it just made me look like an idiot.
Stop beating yourself up all the time.
No, I thought you were going to say stop being yourself.
That too, but...
Oh, wait, well, pick one.
If you can't, just don't beat yourself up.
Fine.
I mean, listen. You like being a comedian, you like being a funny man, you got to accept a little bit of a bomb now and then.
Kaboom.
That's all I'm saying.
Thank you. Thanks for your input.
It kind of bugs me every time you say it on the show. It's like
I am Frau Doubtfire.
All your quote-unquote awkward experiences are just like, well, laugh it off.
I can't laugh at it. Like,
it's not the end of the world.
When I act like an awkward...
together.
But,
hands across America, man.
Wait a minute. This is Asia. Hashtag this is Asia.
Well, we'll invade it sooner or later.
Fuck. Do I get a pass?
Let's just go ahead and take a break.
No, wait a minute. I'm still on this. The reason I stress out about making such an ass of myself at that party is because I really, I don't have much of a right to be there. I've just got a dinky little gaming bar in another city. Everybody else there either works on games or writes about games or actually does something to do with games.
It's not about that. It's because you're a friend of the people who run it, and we know and like you.
I like that, thank you. But
that's all it is.
All right. Well, you come next time.
That's what a party is.
You come next year so we can just stand in the corner and not talk to anybody together. All right?
Fine.
I'll buy you a beer.
No, that's not right, though. I think we can be good wingmen to each other.
We can be heroes.
Platonic, socializing way.
Okay.
But because I think, first of all, there are still people who I know at that party. I know for a fact.
That's true. I guarantee you know more people there than I do.
No. Let me finish my sentence as I try and push it out of my fucking fat mouth. I know there are people there who still think that, we're the same person, sort of.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think some people still remember us from Crunk Games and still think of us as, one person with the same sense of humor.
Yeah.
Which, if you listen to this show, it's not true.
No.
But,
although,
so
when
I
hear,
the two of us there could blow the place up, is what I'm saying.
I feel like if we lived in L.A., we would be writing partners.
Yes,
because you know how, I'm always hearing about comedians who, they write scripts and
Phil Lord
TV
and Chris
pilots.
Miller.
Yeah, and they always have a partner. And it's always, a guy with a similar sense of humor.
Yeah.
And I would why don't we do a sitcom?
I think we could write the Power Rangers reboot.
We've been talking about writing sitcoms for pretty much as long as we've known each other.
Yes.
And we still haven't done it. Or maybe you have. Didn't you dabble in something?
No.
Didn't you write a Wizard sequel?
No, that was still a joke.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I wrote a fifth of a scene of a made-up Wizard sequel.
Okay. Yeah, it was called...
I could actually formulate into a full screenplay, but, yeah.
And it was called The Wit Toward.
The Witchword. Excuse
The
you.
Witchword. Is that right? Oh, sorry. All right, we
No,
really need to take a break.
Okay.
Wait, no, wait. What are you saying? Let's elongate this as much as possible.
My nightmare scenario.
Nightmare
Super
Sumerian.
scenario maker.
You talking about Gozer?
My nightmare scenario is like Ernest Cline and or Blake Harris being signed on to do the Wizard sequel, the screenplay of it. Oh. God. Please, no. It needs to be me. I'm telling you this, Hollywood. Anyway, let's take a break.
It's about Fred Savage's son. Okay, bye.
We're back. It's No More Whoppers. That's right. I'm Ray, and that's right. That's Alex.
That's right. That's me.
Well, Alex, this is about the point in the show where we do fan fun.
Motherfucker!
No, it's a good thing.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Like
Wait.
the song says.
I heard we have a new theme. I haven't heard it yet.
This is true.
Who sent this in?
The guy who sent it in.
Stalling for time.
A very good fan of ours who we would never forget. Mark Lentz.
What?
Mark Lentz.
Barklitz? Oh, Mark Lentz?
Mark Lentz.
All right.
He writes, so I'm the guy that made that terrible fan fun track.
That's
It
right.
is really terrible.
It's a great track.
I just made a remix that is much worse.
Oh, nice.
And yet his next line is, I feel like it is better for everyone.
All right.
So I guess this is somehow a reprieve from the original?
Yes. Have you heard it?
I have.
Okay. Don't tell me anything about it. I want to hear it live on the air.
No, let's listen to it live, and then you can tell me what you can do with it afterward.
Okay.
Maybe you can add some voice to it, all right?
All right.
This is Mark Lentz's new fan fun theme.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
See, when I heard the word remix, I thought it was going to incorporate voice clips from the old one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think maybe that sort of barking sound towards the end there was maybe you. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Well, hang on. Play it again. I'll put some lyrics over it, and we can just use that as the theme.
All right, you're going to do freestyle?
Yeah, I'm going to try to freestyle it.
Okay. Let me turn it down a bit more so that we can get your voice on there. Okay, let's try it. Here we go.
Wait, wait, okay, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, wait, I had to get. I forgot the beginning. I had to get it in my head. Okay. All right, so
now
give me
you
a countdown. Go 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, I will.
All right.
And here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Time for fan fun. That's where we have fun. Give us money. We'll give you something. Then you send us stories of nerd stuff. I married a Dreamcast. I went to school and wait, this is not the Over Nerds theme, but it encompasses Over Nerds. This is my monologue break in the song. Thanks a lot, everybody. All right. That was a whole lot of nothing.
Yes, it was. But anyway, I guess now we're officially in the segment.
Yes, all right. Welcome to Fanf.
So first we have donors.
Yes, we do. Raymond, we have 6 of them, believe it or not.
The Sinister Six.
Yeah. Whoa, hey.
Can you name them?
Yes.
I mean, the real Sinister Six.
Oh, Electro and the other
Mysterio.
guys. Oh.
Doc Ock. Electric Guy.
Rhino. Was the
Really?
was the Kingpin in Sinister Six?
No.
Judd Hirsch.
Yes.
Iron Man.
No,
You know what? With how convoluted the Marvel Universe is, I wouldn't be surprised if at one point he was on the Sinister Six.
Sure.
This shit gets nuts.
It'll be in a movie, I'm sure.
Right?
All right. So 6 donors. Who is the first?
First up is our good friend Michael Plaskett.
All right.
All right. Plaskett and for Gasket.
Now, is he from Plaskett?
Is that a place?
I think so.
Then let's say yes.
All right, that works for me.
All right, give me a go. I'm going to try to freestyle about Michael Plaskett.
All right. And here we go.
All right, thank you, Michael Plaskett. Purpose. Hey, guys, I've been feeling sort of down on life lately, but your show is still a big bright spot. Please keep it up. His drop request.
I'm dying for a piece of good old New York pizza.
Right, we like Michael. Michael likes pizza. Is he even from New York? Maybe that's why he requested that. Plaskett backwards is Texalp. I like pepperoni. My pizza.
Thank God that ended. And
Right.
next up.
Next up is our Pittsburgh zone, Mike Wasson.
Our Pittsburgh zone?
Yes, I own Pittsburgh. We own Pittsburgh.
Okay. Well then.
Give it a go.
All right, here we go.
That's right. We own Pittsburgh. We run this town. Me and Mike will go out, hit the clubs. I usually cosplay Mario. He does Luigi. We get kicked out of every single club we go into. People don't like us.
Oh, for once, a perfect one.
That is great. Oh. All right.
By the way, at the beginning of that, I thought you were going to start rhyming.
Why? What did I say?
I don't know. Me and Mike Watson go out on the town.
All right.
It started to sound lyrical.
I'll try to rhyme on the next one, which is David Kelly.
We'll play it back on the tape.
All right.
David Kelly
Yes.
is next, and he will go thanks to you. Now,
They call him David Kelly. I don't think he's smelly. I took a poetry course, but I failed.
well, we have, what, 3 more?
Yep.
So you can still practice.
Yep. All right. Nicholas Basile.
Nick Baz.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, what's up? My name's Nick Baz. Let's go for a ride. I like Taz.
Seems to be deteriorating, but
It really does.
we have one more.
We have 2 more. We have
2 more, excuse
Hal
me.
Mackins is next.
Hal Mackins, okay. This one better count, Jesus. And go.
His name's Hal Mackins. At work, he's never slackens. Bilbo Baggins. All right.
Trending upward. Let's do the
And
last
finally,
one.
we have a Steve Clem.
Steve Glam, go.
Steve Clemtrails. You see him in the sky? I don't think they do anything. Maybe they do.
Definitely not a rhyme.
Damn it.
So back down to 0.
No.
Well, you tried, and that's what's important.
Oh, you rapping awful.
And yes. Nuh-uh, no way. I've been sitting in this car now.
I've been fucking up this podcast now for days.
Yes.
All right, that's our donors. Thank you guys very much. You help us keep the lights on here at the No compound. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Now it is time for one of our favorite segments, and that is Over Nerds.
And we don't have new music for this.
No. Got a Pikachu, but he's only level 2. What choices am I left with today? Game Boy comes to work with me, grinding near the coffee bean. Starbucks sucks anyway. Over Nerds. Tales of hilarious, awkward woe from you and yours.
Whoa!
We've got 2 this week. The first one is from a Cameron Pershall.
Yeah.
All right, hold for applause. Cameron writes, this happened way back in 1999, shortly before the North American launch of the Dreamcast. I was shopping at EB Games when I noticed a couple come into the store. The guy was wearing a white undershirt on which he had scrawled in Sharpie, this is all in caps, Dreamcast PS2 Killer.
Okay.
The rest of the shirt was covered in smaller anti-Sony and pro-Sega messages, though sadly I can't remember specifically what any of them said. What I'll never forget is the smug smile on the guy's face as he walked around making direct eye contact with everyone in the store in a way that suggested he was really hoping for a confrontation. Needless to say, his girlfriend looked mortified, and I always wondered if that day was a turning point in their relationship. Thank you, Cameron.
One wonders. Or
Yeah.
it strengthened it.
Yeah, don't make shitty clothes. Don't write on your stuff.
Yeah.
I did that.
Well.
When I was in college, I on a white undershirt in black Sharpie, in all caps, I just wrote pants, and I wore that. Oh my god! And this was when the Japanese students were visiting, and I didn't know at the time that pants meant underwear in Japan, like UK style. So I'm like sitting in this dining hall, eating lunch with like some of the girls from the Japanese class in a white undershirt that just says pants and wearing my khaki pants and like loafers or some shit. So take that mental image with you to the grave.
No wonder you.
I don't know. I think I bounced back from that because I actually had hair back then.
Okay.
Yeah. I bounced back from the pants scandal
because you had hair.
Yeah, like I had like kind of good looking hair, but like it wasn't starting to thin yet, so I kind of had okay looks. Yeah. So
it wasn't fully creepy.
No. It was just mildly creepy. Our good friend Matt Linneman did the exact same thing, but he wore his pants shirt on a school trip. He was studying abroad in London. And I believe was laughed at in the cafeteria for wearing that.
Well, I mean, for one thing, they'd probably be more accepting of it.
I don't know.
Well, it's the same language, similar culture.
All right.
It's been like,
Oi, gov.
Oi, gov.
Right.
That bloke has the word pants on his shirt.
Right.
Eh?
Oi.gov. Raymond, we've got one more overnerd.
No, wait, that's not it.
We've got one more overnerd from our favorite cinemaphile, Luke Maxwell.
Cinnamon bun,
Luke Maxwell. He writes...
Cinnabon Maxwell.
He writes, "Hi, Whoppers." I take offense. "I used to moderate an anime forum. Shameful in itself. There was one poster, Drunk Man or something, who used to send me Dream Theater songs on IRC and boast about his proficiency in the quote-unquote death arts. He now works at a zoo giving headlocks to penguins. Best, Luke."
His training served him well.
Yes, he's killed. You're not supposed to kill the animals, though, if you're working at a zoo, right?
Well, if they let you.
Well, hey.
Maybe he puts on a good show.
Penguins,
you don't know that.
Penguins are cute, though.
Maybe he puts on a good show.
I guess.
Cracking the neck to everything.
No! I would watch Penguin League Wrestling, PLW. No?
No.
All right. Thank you, Luke. I don't know what I can say to match that story. I don't proclaim to have proficiency in the death arts.
No, but I know you've been on IRC.
Oh, a lot.
And an anime forum.
Yes. Yeah, wait a minute. What anime forum was I on?
Okay, never mind. How about a forum?
Thank you.
Nerd.
Yeah, I used to post on a Phantasy Star forum. It was like a general catch-all for the whole all the Phantasy Star games, like the mainline series and the online ones. And I didn't realize that, like, I guess the guy who ran it had, like, really strict no swearing policies.
Oh, my God.
So, like, I wrote up a post about something, and I probably used some colorful language. And the post was deleted, and then I got, like, a message in my inbox, like, please refrain from using bad language.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he must have been religious, I bet.
And then I think I stopped posting there. Yeah. Right? A lot of parallels between Phantasy Star and Christianity.
Sure. JRPGs love it.
Right.
That's for sure.
Nay died for our sins?
Yes. Your sin was liking Phantasy Star. Heyo.
Al, go fuck yourself. Oh, no. That's like telling me to go fuck myself.
That just reminds me of the dullards who self-censor themselves.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you know what's super clever is when you...
No, wait.
What?
People who, instead of writing swear words, they'll write like, all asterisks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was going to say, I think the worst offender is when somebody who hates their job writes work, but they put an asterisk for the O. Have you ever seen that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's not related to swearing really, but it's like this person hates their job so much that they can't even write the word work. They have to write a W asterisk RK.
I've never seen this. This has to be a pretty egregious example.
I've seen that a few times, and it's
and
like...
I've been everywhere.
Yes, Johnny Cash.
I've traveled the world.
Thank you.
Of the internet.
The interworld.
You gotta name names or something. I've never seen
I
them.
refuse to name names, but I will tell you it's incredibly annoying.
Was it Shane Bettenhausen?
No!
Oh, okay.
It's one of those cutesy affectations that I'm not down with.
How is it even cutesy?
I think it's meant to be. Like, look at me! I consider work to be a bad word.
Okay. Yeah.
That's an embarrassment.
Yeah.
I can only partially understand it if that is the point.
I think that is the entire point.
Okay. It's still stupid, yes.
Right? I never censor work.
I work there, dumb fuck.
See? Right?
Well, first of all, that wasn't you.
Oh shit. Pretty sure this one is me.
And then I will suck on a gun.
No.
No?
Put a gun in our fucking mouths.
No, Alex.
What?
This is you.
See. Well, oh, God. Well, we've had a lot of laughs today.
We have. I wanted to say, actually, Mark Lentz's Twitter, he would probably want me to say this.
Oh, yeah.
He's on Twitter at The Henry Demos.
The Henry Demos.
The Henry Demos. It's like the Nixon tapes, but the Henry Demo.
Okay.
I mean, his name isn't Henry, so that's weird, but, I mean, unless his name is Henry, and Mark Lentz is the alias.
Have you read the transcripts of the Nixon tapes?
No, I have seen Frost Nixon.
He comes, full on out as a Suikoden 3 fan. It's disgusting.
Oh my God.
Right?
Was he Fox Spirit Shadow?
What?
Some guy on Gaff who really loved Suikoden 3.
Wolfwing Shadowflight?
He was like a fake Japanese guy.
Oh, no.
Do you remember that?
No.
No?
What? Who was, pretending to be Japanese?
Allegedly. Like, he'd go on and on about his Japanese experience and would, translate things, but then someone looked up his IP and he was just from California.
Huh?
Which is, circumstantial, but...
Yeah. I'm Japaneseu!
I mean, I think he did claim he was there at that point, but he was in California. Who knows? Yeah, crazy people on the internet.
They're everywhere.
He got super pissed and then ran away forever after he got found out. So.
Aw. Speaking of
Not so
crazy people on the internet, check us out at nomorewhoppers.tumblr.com.
Oh, is it time to end the show?
I think it is!
Oh, man.
I have to...
It's been a doozy.
I gotta take a shower, I gotta get ready for work, and then I gotta buy bread and ice to make my famous ice sandwich. Come to Critical Hit, get an ice sandwich.
You're getting all the basic elements of beer.
Yes, yeah. I do serve it in a glass.
You just squeeze a baguette until it starts giving beer. We're almost to a milliliter. Okay, well,
you know what? It's happy hour. Give me 2. Fuck.
This isn't worth the labor.
I gotta buy a bread press.
Just rub a roll on one of those lemon squeezers.
Yeah, I only serve extra virgin bread juice. Bread oil, sure.
Bread juice is like an old Appalachian word.
All right, let's just take a bite and end it.
This has been No More Whoppers, everybody. Thanks for listening. That's been a good show, I think. We did well this time. Mostly because the downstairs neighbors aren't around today.
Yay!
So, fuck them. And by the way, fuck Mercedes-Benz of San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, go to our website, nomorewhoppers.com. There you can find our donate button. Give us money. Like I said, why not? Let's just go for it. Give us as much money as you possibly can. We'll just send me to Japan. Well, I guess next year if TGS is going to be then. But, yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. Let's just totally fucking exploit our audience and beg for money for a completely extravagant, superfluous trip that benefits no one but me.
Well, no, there's got to be a way that we can package this as a No Mo Wo fundraiser thing. Like, help us get together in Japan and do a show. Maybe do a live show nowhere. I don't know. But, I mean, we could probably package it like, as something for podcast listeners, not just a general sort of Kickstarter.
Well, I've thought about that, and no.
Well, thanks for consulting me.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Time attack!
Listen, this is all about me. I'm asserting my dominance.
Let's
and my
say
ego.
Goodbye to Alex!
I'm being selfish, and I admit it. Let's just fucking do it, man.
Get confident, stupid.
We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/NoMoreWhoppers. Like it, and you can be part of the Facebook like segment, which we did not feature today because not enough people liked the page. Why are you criminals?
Whoa, hey.
Don't do that.
That's...
What?
It's a bit much.
Alex.
I think it's more than enough. We also would like to get Over Nerd stories. Of course, we heard two good ones today.
Yes. Hashtag Dreamcast PS2 killer.
Yeah, that could be the episode title. NoMoreWhoppers@gmail.com is an email address where you can send Overnerd stories. Make sure they are brief and funny. That's really all we ask. Brief, more than funny if you can. Really. I'm not kidding.
Try to strike a nice balance.
Okay, yeah. That, if anything. And on Twitter, No More Whoppers. And also on Twitter is Alex.
I'm Patui, P-I-T-O-H-U-I.
And I'm RDBAAA, and I've been racking up the faves this week with my killer jokes. So follow me today.
Hashtag RDBAAA.
Let's see. Visit Critical Hit. That's still open.
Go there. That's at Critical Hit Bar on Twitter and Facebook.com/Critical Hit Bar.
You're heading there tonight?
I'm heading there tonight.
So get there soon.
I've got to work.
Everybody.
Because the last 2 days, not a lot of sales.
Ew.
Come on down, put some wind in my sails.
Back to the rat race.
Back to the squeak squeak.
That's why you should listen to the show.
Yay.
Alex, thanks so much for being a good sport.
Anytime.
Everybody else, keep your nose clean, and we'll see you next week. Gold subscribers, stick around till after the show. iOS 9. Download now or wait for iOS 20. We weigh the pros and cons.
The studio needs a love interest. Dutch villager, you buttbag. That'll work. Anybody speak Dutch? Yeah.
Yeah. Hand meekly goes up.